This is Mike with AskTractorMike.com, and I'm at the OPIE show in Louisville, Kentucky, which is pretty much a show for landscapers and mowing professionals. And one thing, I get a lot of questions on my channel about how steep a slope can I mow. And my standard answer is, if you're worried about going there, don't go there, because there's a lot of variables and there's a lot of ways of turning a tractor over. Peter is the marketing manager for a company called Spider, and it's a driverless mower. And I want to talk to him today about where it came from and the background of it, because a unit like this is expensive, but if you figure the doctor bills and the damage to the tractor if you roll over, it may not be. So, Peter, tell us about this product.
The product was it's built in the Czech Republic, and it was designed and conceived by a guy that had a desperate need to mow steep banks. He built motorways, or freeways as you call them over here in the USA, for the Czech government. And for a year after handing over the freeway to the Czech government, he was asked to maintain the banks. He scoured the world, he couldn't find a mower to do it, so him and his cousin went to their backyard, into their garage, and designed the prototype of this machine you see here today.
And a machine like this wouldn't have been possible a few years ago. I mean, it works on remote control. Tell us how all that works.
Everything is controlled from the remote control panel, starting it, stopping it, adjusting the height of cut, steering it from forward, backwards, sideways, every which way but loose. The machine has 360-degree steering. It has four-wheel drive and four-wheel steer, which makes it extremely maneuverable, because it can go wherever you want it to go, around trees, around ponds. It can mow up to 40 degrees in its normal mode, but it can actually mow up to an incredible 60 degrees with its winch attachment. The winch doesn't exactly pull it up the slope. It's used like a fifth wheel on a motor car, and it just stabilizes the machine while it's doing its steep climb. And I doubt many people will have a yard that's 60 degrees. After that, you want to buy some goats.
Yeah, and tell us about the technology, the engine, and different components, and what's all inside.
Yeah, the engine is a standard Kawasaki EFI engine, 21 horsepower. The system that's employed to steer it is a continuous belt drive around the machine, and final chain drive to the drive wheels via a hydraulic motor. It's a very sophisticated piece of equipment, and while it might look fun, it is a very serious piece of equipment and needs to be treated as so.
I want to get into the price on it. It's not an inexpensive machine.
It's not an inexpensive machine. It's $100 short of 35,000 US dollars. But you have to, in a commercial environment, you have to accept that this machine is as productive as 15 guys on weed eaters. So when you start doing the math, how much does a guy cost per hour? How many hours is he working a week? Then this can make sound commercial sense. And most of all, it does it safely without any fear of the operator injuring himself while he's operating the machine.
And that's one thing a lot of my viewers worry about tractor rollover, and they should, because and people ask all the time on this channel, how steep a slope can I mow? And I come back, there's a lot of variables to that. You know, do you have fluid in the tire? Do you have proper ballasting? Do you have your wheels set out at the widest width possible? You have a bucket up in the air with a load in it? All that affects those things. And again, when you figure the price, sounds really, really expensive, but if you're bound and determined to mow it, and you figure what it would cost to your funeral expenses if you roll the tractor, it may be cheap.
Yes. I mean, this is our largest model with a 48-inch cut. We do a 32-inch cut model, which is $25,900. So you don't have to pay premium price for the big model. If you're a homeowner, high-end homeowner, then the smaller width of cut machine would suit you just as well. But you will cut your yard on a steep slope safely, and that's the most important thing.
How rough cut can it do? I mean, is it designed to be kind of a lawnmower or a brush hog too?
It's designed to be both. If it can knock it down, it can probably mulch it. Yep, but we do have finishing blades on there, and the lowest height of cut we can go to is 1 inch, and the highest is about 4.7 inches. So you've got quite a range of however you want to leave your lawn looking or your yard looking. You've got a range of options there either way. So.
If a person wanted more details about this product, where do they go?
They'd go to Slope Care out of Orlando. If you go to www.slopecare.com, there'll be all the information there, and that would be the ideal place.
And Slope Care in Florida is a distributor of this product, and I understand if you can't find a dealer in your area, contact them. But they are looking for dealers.
We are actively looking for dealers out there. So we've had a good response at the show. We've got about 70 applicants to look through, so we're really pleased. We've had a great show at the GIE.
Right, very good. Thank you. I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts. And if you have questions or comments, put them down below. We'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.